to read version. Please help me put it up. You know, Jesus Christ said in verse 8, he said, later, the master told the dishonest manager, the one the Bible called the shrewd manager, that he had done a smart thing. Then he went to say, yes, this is easy to read version. He said, worldly people are smarter in their business with each other than spiritual people are. That's from the Bible. Unfortunately, the truth is, as Apostle was saying, quite a number of people who get to the top, they are the supposedly worldly people. They are the ones who are not born again. I mean, I'm sure you have heard of Bill Gates. I don't know what church he attends. Jeff Bezos is the world's richest man right now. I don't know what church he attends. You know, if you go down history, Warren Buffett, I don't know what church he attends. Probably you are born again, I don't know. So if God has said you will be head and not tail, so it means that those seats at the top, they are reserved for you and I. So by the grace of God, what I will be doing these next few days is, you know, looking at the various aspects of it all. I recognize that we have those who are students here. I recognize we have those who are in business. I recognize that we have those who are in paid employment. I recognize that those who are trying to start their own businesses. When Apostle and I talked about this a while back, he says, now please go the business way. I mean, go the, you know, the business way. But I want to also say, also realizing that this is church, we are Christians. I mean, you will pardon me from time to time if I throw in one or two scriptures here, because I remember saying it before that I have come to find out that a bulk of the principles we apply in the corporate world, they are all taken from the Bible. Trust me. They may not just refer to, you know, they may not just say, oh, Luke chapter this or Matthew chapter, no, but are all principles taken from the Bible. You know, I really wish I could project, you know, so that we will, but maybe we'll work on how we can do that subsequently. Now, when you consider the theme for this week, securing top seats in the corporate world, we are talking about the elites of business, the bureaucratic elites, those who are in the civil service, the decision makers who control various sectors of the economy. Please, you can take notes, if you can. Now, like I said, if we read in Deuteronomy 28, 1 to 13, you will discover that, you know, this is where God is calling his children to. You will be above, not beneath, you know. David captures it very, very well in the book of 1 Chronicles 29, 11 to 12. He says, yours, O Lord, is the greatness and the power and the glory and the victory and the majesty. For all that is in heaven and the earth is yours. Yours is the kingdom, O Lord, and you are exalted as head above all. Now listen to this. He says, both riches and honor come from you. You rule over all. In your hand is the power and might, and in your hand it is to make great, and you give strength to all. So it is in God's hands ultimately. Now, because we are already children of God, because we are already on God's side, if we follow the principles which I will share with us, then it becomes easy for him to give it to us. Because we are already on his side. We are already on his side. Like somebody said, he said, you know, God is so much in love with his children that in the battle or in the race of life, I mean, he will not blow the whistle on you until you have won. When you have hit your enemy down, he blows the whistle, game is over. Because God always wants to make sure that you are a winner. Are you still here? So, these principles I will be sharing with us, you can apply irrespective of what you are doing. Whether you are in ministry, irrespective of what industry you are in. And it has no respect for your personal biases, whether you are a man, a woman, or even your religious biases. That is one of the reasons why, even the Muslims, they prosper, because they follow sound business principles. Are you still with me? So what I'm doing today is like creating a foundation to ginger you, to stir you up. I will be looking at what I've titled Foundation for Wealth Creation. Now, the first point I want you to understand, no person ever got to the top by accident or by coincidence. No, it doesn't happen just by accident. You just stumble and you find yourself as the CEO of an organization. It doesn't happen. Every successful person usually is wealthy. But not every wealthy person is successful. Every successful person is wealthy. But not every wealthy person is successful. I will explain what I mean by that. Now, a person can be wealthy, very, very wealthy. But if you cannot look at that person as a role model, then he's not a success. If you cannot look at that person as a role model to emulate in family life, in marriage, in conduct, then, in my opinion, he is not a successful person. Because a successful person is a person who is balanced all around. We have so many, sorry, I'll refer to this example, pardon me. I'm sure we all know somebody who was called Michael Jackson. He's late now. Is there anybody who doesn't know Michael Jackson? Yeah. We all know Michael Jackson. But I don't consider Michael Jackson a successful person. I don't. Family life was zero. Yes, he had money, but I don't want any of my children to be like that. I don't. But we are talking about the kind of success that will not only attract wealth, but that in every area you are above board. Now, I have written a quotation here. I said, if you don't value your time, neither will others. Stop giving away